What up, you guys? This is the first episode of a workout in a word, and I can't believe I'm actually doing this. So I got this idea to start a podcast, and I actually started it. It was supposed to be called Sound Advice, where I give advice for everything that I've learned over the years through my seasons of everything. And I wasn't really connected to it. I didn't feel like I would make as much impact. There's so many podcasts out there, not saying that there's not room for me, but in that sector, I didn't think there was room for me. And so I feel like God gave me this one called Workout in the Word. Since you guys don't know me yet, my name is Victoria Eke. I'm a kinesiology student and a certified personal trainer, and I gained 50 pounds. I went through a season of loss, isolation, identity crisis, losing my confidence, just losing myself, period. And through the last 5 years of my life, I've been trying to lose the weight I've been trying to become, but I didn't realize that the whole reason why I even gained the weight was because I didn't feel confident in who God called me to be. So I went through a season of feeling like I wasn't enough, shame, just not giving myself the grace to understand that I didn't have to know it all. I just had to be obedient. So this is me being obedient, but doing it in a way where I feel like honors my calling and will inspire people to try again. So this is all right, you guys, first up is the squat to overhead press. Here we're working the lower body and shoulders. Keep your chest up, sit down into a squat, then drive the weight overhead as you stand tall. See, I love this movement because it reminds me that growth happens when you stay grounded and still reach. That is what is happening for me in this season. Rooting for myself in truth and reaching high. Here we are introducing the stationary bike. Like I mentioned, it's any cardio of your choice, 30 seconds, sprint, or run. If you're doing like a treadmill, I would suggest starting at 6.0, running for 30 seconds, and then you are resting. All right, beautiful people. Next up, we're doing renegade rows. We're keeping that core tight, hips still as possible, and roll with control. I would suggest using lighter weights if you can't maintain that movement, or just not using any weights and doing shoulder taps. This one hits different because there is a time where I couldn't even focus on my health. I was in survival mode. I was homeless. I lost everything. And honestly, it all came from disobedience. I knew I wasn't living right, and life reacted to that. But even in the wilderness, I saw a glimpse of grace, and I started pulling myself out of that mindset that told me I had to stay stuck. And even though I went through a moment of not knowing where I was going to go, God provided. He opened a door not even an hour later that changed the trajectory of my entire life. I'm not sharing the first part for sympathy, but I'm letting you know that disobedience comes at a cost, and it's not worth the cost of going in a wilderness season when God told you to do something, even if it feels uncomfortable. He told you to do it for a reason. Ball slams, go all in, slam down like you're letting go of everything that no longer serves you. This move should feel like freedom. I've had to slam down fear, perfectionism, shame. I used to hold back in life, afraid of being too much or not being enough. Now, honey, now I'm learning to release, to stop performing, and to start becoming. Just because you're letting go of everything that didn't suit you, the real you, doesn't mean that it's not uncomfortable. Now you have all this fear and anxiety and worry that we probably wouldn't have dealt with had we obeyed God, or had I obeyed God at the beginning. But trying again gives you the permission with wisdom, with inspiration, with motivation to try it again. And that this time we're going to choose to trust God, even if we don't have everything we need or we don't feel like we're exactly where we need to be. 9 times out of 10, in order for you to get to the place you're supposed to be, you got to try again. It's not going to just happen. You have to become. Now it's time for Russian twist. Slow, controlled rotations. We're keeping the core engaged. We're sucking it in, just like we do in the pictures, with hopes that we will not have to suck it in for the pictures anymore. I used to try and twist myself into whatever people needed me to be. I was afraid to just be me. But now I'm learning to center myself, to find strength in who I'm becoming, not who I used to be. Reverse lunge to curl, reverse lunge to curl, balance, control, and strength. Taking a step back used to scare me, honey. I thought if I slowed down, I would lose momentum. But looking back, some of my biggest growth came from setbacks, unfortunately. But God didn't rush me. He reshaped me quietly, in isolation, in the background. Keep pushing. I know the workout is challenging, it's different, it's new movements, but push through it. Teach yourself how to not give up. Teach yourself how to push through even if it feels uncomfortable, because this is what's going to make you great. This is what's going to give you the breakthrough. This is what's going to show you the results on the other side of discomfort. I didn't start this because I had it all figured out. I started because I was tired of the cycle, tired of saying next time or tomorrow. I've been through isolation, shame, starting over with nothing, and honestly, a lot of it was tied to me running from who I was called to be. But God still showed up, not in a loud, dramatic way, but in little moments, in strength I didn't know I had, in people who showed up when I had no one, in chances I didn't deserve but got anyways. I'm not here to pretend I'm not done healing. I'm not. And I'm not, but I am done hiding. I'm done letting fear lead. I'm done performing. I'm done shrinking. This is my process. This is me becoming. And if you're in that place trying to crawl your way out of a cycle, trying to feel like yourself again, trying to start, you don't have to get it all right. You just have to get up. Word and a workout isn't about perfection. It's about movement, growth, becoming the real you. One rep, one choice, one moment at a time. Let's keep showing up even when it's messy, especially when it's messy. We're in this together. And most importantly, God is in it with you. This is to a season of becoming the absolute best version of ourselves. We're not giving up this time. We're going to let go of every single past experience, and we're going to press forward towards the mark that is set before us. And I'm so excited to just be doing this to the best season of our lives.